Hello and welcome to the discussion salon. My name is Paul and this is the topic I'd like to discuss today. Do governments do enough to help their veterans? The reason why I want this topic to be discussed is because I've been hearing reports on YouTube and other social media about a Washington Post article where the article wants veterans to forfeit earned benefits. Now I'm going to use a website here. It's called Veterans of Foreign Wars. Now one of the executive directors, Ryan, I can't pronounce that. Okay, one of the directors, Ryan, who's called Ryan. I can't pronounce his second name, so I'm not going to try and just. He said, if the editorial board is so worried about the moral responsibility, maybe they should pick up a weapon and stand a post. I totally agree. We need to do more to help our veterans. This article is, I agree with the VFW said. It is a lazy opinion piece from the Washington Post. The veterans from all countries, the government should do more. Even the British government. If there was a poll on the British government, and they asked the charities, and how much is the government doing to support veterans? 0% says not doing anything. 74% say not doing enough. 21% doing the right amount. 5% doing too much. At its almost 3/4 of military charity, almost 74% of the military charities in Britain says the government do not do enough to help the veterans. These men and women join up for their own militia. They join up for their own belief. They think they have to give something back to the country, and they love the country, so they go and join the military. Granted, there may be other ways, but that is their choice. We do not ask them to do that. They choose to do it. They'll be the first people to defend your house if there was foreign invaders. They'll be the first people to go and defend you. So why did we treat them bad? Why do we not do enough for them? Some of these people have given up their friends, have given up their bodies for our country, or for the US, or for Canada, or for France, or for Germany. And yet, they seem to be treated worse than anybody else, really. We do not ask them to do this, they choose to do it. But yet, the government has their ounce of blood, so metaphorical ounce of blood from them. Oh, real. When people's lives are affected here, this is people's lives, people's mental health and physical body, and yet they pushed by the wayside. All right, we've had enough of you now. We've had your ounce of blood. We've had our fun with you. You can go, but they don't think of the sorry, and also the mental health. The mental health of these soldiers do not get think about. There's charities that help. Yes, there's charities, but they have to rely on people's donations. The government do not do enough to help. And this article in the Washington Post is wrong. It's wrong there. Veterans need a bit more respect, and they need to be given on what they're entitled to. You know, there's veterans in the street that are homeless right now. They're actually homeless, whether it be for alcohol, for drugs, or just because they've fallen on bad times. Yeah, but they're willing to give out houses. They're willing to give people, economic migrants, not real refugees. I've got refugees, which everybody should welcome, but real economic migrants who come over and they give them hotels to stay, or we give them this and give. What about the veterans who fought for us? What about the veterans who defended us? What do they get? We need to start really thinking about how we deal with these, how to deal with these people, how to deal with the veterans, how to get them, how to treat them better. It needs to be done. And for a country such as America to have a piece of article like that was written in the Washington Post, what the heck? No, it's mind-boggling. We need to do more. We need to help them more. And we need to just say thank you to them once in a while. Because these guys that came up and they'll defend you. Well, you may say, may you protest the wars, and that is your right. Everybody's got a right to protest. May you protest wars. These can't. These got to go for it. And these would be the first guys to defend you. Defend where you live, defend your way of life, and to defend your country. It is a sad, sad situation. And we really, I know, okay, if I'm repeating it, but we really need to do more about this as a nation. Or as a world even. As a world. Fuck. We need just to... It needs to be done. It really does. It is... We shouldn't ask people who are willing to give up their own mental and physical bodies if we're not willing to help them when they fall in these times. Right, this is Paul from the Discussion Cell. I'd like to thank you all for listening. Please, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Also, write down your comment on what people should do for their veterans, what countries should do. Would you like to see more done, or do you think we do just enough? This is your chance to say. Just write it down. And I wish you all a good day and a happy Easter, by the way. Happy Easter. And you guys take care. Alright, take care then.